Hi everyone, this is another video I'm doing for you guys. This time I'm showing you exactly on a short version how to put them 2-pack in parallel and then put another 6 packs together. So I pre-cut the wires exactly how I want them, for the length I want them. I have another set body coming up and I'll show you how it is. Now this is the negative side. Those two are going to be together and then attached to another bus bar where it has about 6 more of them in parallel. Now this is the first positive. You connected the first positive, which is behind. See, this is the negative. This is the first positive there. So you connected this one here. And then you move to the next part of the battery. Do the same thing. This is the negative. This is the positive. This is the first one. And then the second one, the second positive. This is the thing. This is the first. This is the second one. Okay? And then you do the same for this one too. And you follow the pattern. Okay? This is the third positive. And then you follow the pattern. Once you follow the pattern, this is what you're dealing with. Okay, when you get to here, this is number 15, 1-5. Okay, 1-5, and the next positive you're going to put this on the bottom of the battery, which is the main positive. Okay, and they're all going to connect together. All the main parts are going to connect together. What this thing does to this is, one set of battery had 1 4p. Now when you combine them together, now you don't no longer having 4p, you have 8p. If you have 10 of them, you will have 10p, 40p. So right now I'm doubling. I got 2, 8, 6 more. That will be 24p I will have. I mean 4 times 32p I will have. With still 48 volt. Now later on I'm going to calculate the 8 pack how many kilowatt I have. Okay. Now I'm going to use the soldering iron, my soldering iron, and to solder them. But you can use glue. I have a special glue that I use, and this thing works 100% also. So right now I'm going to solder them. The glue takes a little bit longer for me to wait. You have to make sure that the connection is done. For the time being, I'm going to use the soldering iron and complete all of them. I'm going to use the soldering iron here, soldering iron there. Do the same thing here, do the same thing there, and so forth. Then when I'm finished, I'm going to go to put this thing, I'm going to join them with the other pipe that I have, and I will show you that. Now all the soldering iron is done. Okay, it is done. It wasn't that much, so I did it a little bit different, better. Okay, all the soldering iron is done. Now I'm going to take the battery, go into the garage and set it up. And set the battery with the other batteries. So there is 6 of them like that before. Now I'm going to merge them together in parallel. So every wire is going to be connected in parallel. Okay, this is 48 volt. Now this is the other 6 batteries. Now this is the other 6 batteries. I didn't put all the wires the same color from here to there. Sometime I messed up a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Okay, those are the batteries. They are in parallel, and there's a pack of 48. This is a total of 6 of them. I'm going to put 2 of them there. This is where I set it up. I have this bus bar. It came with the battery. Okay, it came with the battery. I have this bus bar also. This is the size. That's 2 of them together. For the middle bus bar, I put two of them together. Okay, so when the power going up, it's two of them together. When it's going this way, it's one. The reason I do it like that, because I don't plan to be running a bunch of stuff on the battery. For the time being, this is perfect. This is how it's supposed to be. The ampere is going to the whole thing. I'm taking 10 amp on each pack, probably less than that. There's nothing in the house. There's nothing in my house that's gonna run off this. Basically, this pack can only give me 100 amp, but I'm not taking 100 amp out of it because I'm gonna have multiple of them in here. The most I only get 50 amp out of the battery combined together. I have an AC that take about 30 amp. That's about it. Not 30 amp. I think 15 amps is about it. One AC running in the house. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this pack and join them together. I'm gonna pause the camera for 2 seconds and I'll show you guys when I'm done. Now I just finished adding the other two. Okay, the other two. So this is how it looks like. That's how the body looks like. Now those is the connection I made there. I'm gonna heat shrink those connections. Then they'll look good. And then we'll start putting the BMS. The BMS is right here. So we're gonna start putting the BMS in a few minutes. So far, the rest of it, this is where I'm gonna put the rest of the battery. So this is about 8. I can put 6 more in here, but I want to put space between the batteries just in case. You need space because what's happening is this area only is hot already. So let's let the battery give the battery space to breathe. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So I've already put 5 there. I got 8 plus 5. That's 13. That's a lot of kilowatts. So I'll do the calculation for you guys in a few minutes. So right now we're gonna calculate it for 8 only. That's what we have connected. Now I heat shrink the connection. So I'm good. So only one doesn't have it. I don't think it's a big deal. Because this is too short. I forgot to put it in there. Okay, so everything is good. I'll probably put a tape on it. Just in case somebody touched this, but there's nobody. This is gonna have a glass. You're gonna have a glass. Oh, a window. This is gonna have a door, a glass door or a plastic door here. Now, time to put the BMS. Time to put the BMS in there. I'm going to take the negative one. It's going to go right here. Okay, negative is going to be here. I'm going to take the first positive to this one, the second, the third, the fourth, and so forth. Let me repeat that again. This is the negative going to go here. The negative is going to go right there. That's a negative. It's going to be right there. And then I'm going to put the first positive here. The second one is supposed to be here because it's gonna bring the wires right there. And the second one, the third, fourth, and so forth. Okay. And the last wire, which is the positive, is gonna go to this thing here, or any one of those. I'll probably put it right there for the time being. All right, let me go ahead and plug it in. All right, guys. This is the final product. I put all the wires together. So if you look at this wire, it goes all the way to the back, to the top, until here. Even if they change color, it's no big deal, as long as you know what you're doing. But I would suggest you maintain them the same color all the way to. You know, sometimes you make a little bit of mistake, so that's what I did. Okay, so the second wire. I keep the second wire, the red one, and then third one with the white. So usually what I'm supposed to do white, red, white, white until for 15 of them. Okay, I plug the first negative in here. It goes on top here. This is the positive. This is the negative. This is the negative. This is the positive. So negative, positive. So all these things are negative. Okay, as I explained to you, don't worry about this because I have this thing. I have this thing, gonna go right between it. There we go. See? So this thing gonna be covered all the way to. This is the positive wire. This is the negative coil going to the conduit. You come here, will be connected to this. Okay. This you're gonna push the BMS in and you connect this together. You're gonna connect this together. BMS is set. So now I'm waiting for the other set of the battery to come in. This is only 2, so I gotta take one of this. I'm gonna take one and cut it in 3. Take 12 of this, put it on the back of this, make it 48 volt. 12 plus 36. This battery is at 36 volt. Okay. So the BMS is set. No, I'm not gonna leave it like that. This is not final. I'm showing you guys how to do this because I'm gonna tape them just in case. You don't let wire like this because anything can happen. You drop something in it, next thing you know, fire. And believe me, I'm scared of fire. So all the stuff is connected. Now I can I'm gonna turn the tablet on. Turn the tablet. Go to the software. Now automatically the software is connected. The wire is coming in and this thing pop up. I already have this thing preset already. I did all the stuff in our previous video. Okay, so now all the battery is connected. This pack is in parallel of this pack, that pack is in parallel of that pack. Another way is you have 4P plus this will be 8P plus this will be 12P, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Now we have 32P in here. If you take 32P times, I think times 2.3, that's the amp of the battery. Where's my other phone? Okay, let's do this. Calculator. There we go. Now if we take 2.3 amp time 8 32P, let's give you 76 amp hour. This is gonna be 76 amp hour. I'm gonna add 5 more in here. So let's go with this times, I think it's we're gonna charge it for 3.65 maximum. Am I doing this thing right? Oh, times 48. No, times 52. I make a mistake there. So I made a mistake. It's 73.6 times I think it's 58. I think it's 58 point something. Let's say 58.6 let's give it 4 kilowatt. This will give you about 4 kilowatts. So I think I messed up with the calculation. It's just 3.5 times 16. There we go. 5 times 16. They give you 58.4 times 73.6. Oh, close to it. This is about 4.2 kilowatts, 4.3 kilowatt we're gonna have in here. So when we add another 5 of them, I could add 6, but I want the battery to breathe, so I want to give space the same way I give space in here. I'm gonna give the exact same space, so therefore then nothing is crowded. So I will have about 50. This will be probably close to 7 kilowatt. 7 kilowatt in here. All right, let's go to the battery itself. That's the battery. Okay. That's about it. That's the battery. I think I have to reset the parameter.